So when I was out today, I also picked up the LA Colors Shimmer eyeshadow because it's a little bit more just truer white and shimmery white rather than the vanilla pigment. So, give me more pigment on my jeans. This is the MAC Pigment and Vanilla, and this is what the LA Colors Shimmering Loose Powder looks like. Now you can actually order this, like if you search on Google, you can find out the different companies that sell LA Colors. These are also at Dollar Trees. So if you've got a Dollar Tree near you, you can go pick these up. These actually have a lot of pigment to them. I was really surprised because they're $1 at the Dollar Tree. It was really surprising. So that's one color, it's the white. So go check that out. And now so you can see the swatches. Oh gosh, I don't know if my lighting's going to be right. And we'll just zoom in here then. There, now you can kind of see. Okay, so this one here is the LA Colors. So you can see it's like a truer white. And then this is the vanilla pigment. So if you're wanting more of a gold, then I would go ahead and use the vanilla. But since I want a truer white, I'm going to go ahead with this LA Colors in the shimmery white. Okay, so now I've got the big areas covered. If you want a little bit more coverage on the smaller areas too, go ahead and use your 219 brush and just go into those little areas and kind of touch up. Is take my 266 brush. It's the angled eyelining brush. My light's going away. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this color. Then I'm going to start, you can choose anywhere on the mask that you want. I'm just going to start over here because it's a larger area. And what I'm going to do is press this on the skin and then just shoot down at an angle. This will make it darker at one end and then fade as it goes down. You can even pick it up halfway through to make it fade even more and have a shorter line. So I'm going to start with that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, so you can see how, zoom in here. So you can see how I made it darker up here and then lighter as it goes down. Now it looks a little strange now, but once we get this going, it's going to have a really neat effect. Take a little bit more, load up my brush again. Start here, see the distance from that, and then go down. I didn't have as much on my brush that time. Going along with the same angle as the first one. And I'm just elongating them, blending them a little bit more. Just keep doing that up the mask. I'm going to do these along here. And what I do is I almost like hit the edge of this and kind of dig it in a little bit and then go down. Makes this top part of these lines really dark. Well, really bright. And see, now I've got, I don't know if you can see that or not. When I zoom in, you can. See, now I've got my 4 gold lines. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is fill this back up with the same color, but I'm going to change my angle now. I'm going to start at the last one that I did. Let me get close so you can kind of see this. This last one, I'm going to start and put my point there and put it at the exact opposite angle. So, right here, dig it in a little bit, go down. There. And then the next thing we're going to do is start with the next one down and do a stripe down that way. And you'll get to see the kind of design we're going for. Okay, I'm going to touch up a couple of these that are going down, make them a tad bit brighter. But make sure as these are going out to the outside of your face, they're fading. Okay. The next thing is to now go the opposite direction of the angle you just did. And if you get that one too thick like I just did, go ahead and clean off your brush and then brush in the opposite direction back up to kind of take a little bit of it off. Gonna add a few more lines in here. There, now you can kind of see what I did. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me get out of the weird light so you can see it. See how we kind of did that kind of design? So that's the design you want to start with. So I went ahead and sprayed my whole face with Fix Plus. That way it'll set everything that we've already done. And what I'm going to do now is that we have this design right here in gold on the face. So what I'm going to do is put a dot at each of these little top piers here. I'm going to take this end of a Q-tip and I'm going to get a dot of lash glue and put it on each of these little dots. So I'm going to do that on my face right now. Get a little bit more glue. Make sure you get a good dot going because you want these to stick